Thanks for joining MtG Arena Gameplay. We are back with another gameplay video of Yarok the Desecrated. Today I am going to be playing against Vorinclex, which is mono green. So looks like both of us are going to be trying to outvalue each other. Let's see my opening hand. Well, this looks okay. I don't like the Bazooka Bog in my opening hand, so let's do a quick mulligan. This is a little better. I'll go ahead and keep that. Drop Misty Rainforest, and I will fetch myself a forest or an island. Grabbing the Hedge Maze. I like surveilling early on. Let's put Gilded Goose into the graveyard. I have the card draw with Wall of Blossoms and Bristly Bill. Feeling okay. I also have Command Tower for a blue source to do a counter spell. Man, drawing Titan of Industry on my second draw is not ideal. But let's drop Wall of Blossoms, draw an extra card. Okay, this is looking a little bit better. Got another land. He's up to at least 2 mana right now with his Utopia Sprawl. Now we got 3. Drew another land. This is perfect. Let's get Bristly Bill, and we'll drop the Drowned Catacomb. Let's give him a +1/+1 counter. Looks like he is just ramping. Guardian Project, that's great. Get some card draw. Alright, let's see what we got going on here. I'll drop a forest. Let's give Bristly Bill another counter. And let's drop Garrick's Uprising. I think this is good just to draw a card, and then also give my guys Trample, which is super helpful. Do a quick organization here. Oh man, Mythweaver Pock. I love that card, but playing against him, things can get a little out of control here. Verdant Catacombs, so he's gonna get 2 of those. Now let's get Uro, sorry. We're gonna draw 2 cards here. Garrup's Uprising, and then we're also going to get one from Uro, and then we're also gonna gain 3 life. Let's put that land out. Put the counter on Bristly Bill. We're gonna have to sacrifice Uro because he did not escape. I feel okay. I have 2 counter spells. One is for non-creature spells, and then I can't play the counterspell at the moment. Alright, he's going to fetch at my end step, which is going to trigger Mythweaver Pock. He's going to get another land. Ugh, that is getting a little gross. Alright, let's see what he's going to be doing here. Aside from making another land. Nissa. I don't think I can let that resolve, unfortunately. So let's give them an offer they can't refuse. They are going to get 2 treasure tokens, though. He's going to play a Mind Stone. Ooh, that's a good drop. Probably going to get rid of my Uprising, but he's probably going to wait just to see if there's anything else. Alright, let's bring out the commander. I was hoping for a land drop, but let's get rid of the Journey to Eternity because Haywire Might is out there, and let's get Grief. Evoke, and I'm going to have him discard 2 cards. I also want to see what's in his hand. Ooh, yeah, get that one out of there. But he's got 2 lands. He's going to go ahead and fetch again with Mythweaver Pock. Get another forest. And I have no targets, but he does have that Misty in there, so he's going to just be ramping those lands out. Can't swing. 9/9. Ugh. Yeah, I figured that was coming. So we've gained 3 life. Gonna exile my Garruk's Uprising. Man, I have 2 dead cards in my hand at the moment. He's going to bring out Vorinclex, which allows him to get 2 forests, and then also a card off of the Guardian Project. Just like that, he's got 5 cards in hand. 3 of them are lands. Alright, Bloomvine Regents. Gains 3 life, draw a card. Alright, this is helpful. I'll put out the forests. I'm going to put the counters onto Yarok just to maybe protect him a little bit. Maybe help with the lifelink. Man, that Mythweaver Pock is just doing work. It was like 2 or 3 turns ago and it was just a 6/6. Now let's target Yarok twice. Let's get Kolga out there. I think the way this works is I can take out both his Bloomvine Regent and Vorinclex. But I'm going to target Vorinclex first and then Bloomvine Regent, so then that way it'll hit Bloomvine Regent and then Vorinclex. It's all about stacking the triggers. But then that's going to take out Kolga. But at least his commander's off the battlefield. And I can set myself up a little bit for at least 1 or 2 more turns before things get a little bit out of control here. That Guardian Project is so good. Just keeps on drawing cards. I just don't want him to hit that Vorinclex, where you can exile him and he comes back as an enchantment. That is such a great ability. I actually have Vorinclex in this deck, if you might have seen him from another video. When he is able to turn into the enchantment, that is just such a gross... those are gross abilities that he gets. Alright, let's see what we got going on here. He has a ton of lands. He's going to play a Cavern of Souls. That's actually really good with the doubling with Mythweaver Pock. He was able to choose 2 different creatures on their ETBs to prevent me from countering them. Man, he's just got so many lands. This is crazy. So he's got about 7 mana available. 8. Alright, he's tapping for 6. Oh, okay, he chose to not do that. Alright, Sylvan. That's not carroted. That's not really that big of a deal. It's just a little defender. I think I have him stalled, at least to attack for the time being, because of Yarok. He's got Death Touch, which he probably doesn't want to get rid of his Mythweaver Pock quite yet. I'm going to play Titan of Industry. I think I just need more bodies on the battlefield. Maybe destroy that Guardian Project. Let's see. What's the best option here? I'm going to get a shield counter. Make a 4/4. I would have really loved to have my Garth's Uprising, because I would have been doing the same thing that he's doing, just drawing cards whenever these big creatures come out. Man, he just keeps making lands. This is wild. Alright, 2 4/4s, got rid of his Guardian Project, and Yarok got up to a 7/9, which is somewhat helpful. Let's see what's in my graveyard. Maybe Uro is the next best choice for my next turn, if I'm able to actually get a next turn. Gotta see what he's up to. Alright, he's activating Loot. Gets a Nissa. And now he's gonna get a ton of triggers. Alright, another Forest, another Nissa trigger. Making green. Rofellos. That is... oh, that is such a crazy card. Alright, Exploration. I mean, I'm not too concerned. I mean, it just seems like he's leaning into just big mana, but he already has a ton of lands. So it's like, what is he gonna do? Oh, okay, here we go. Sylvan Tutor. This might actually affect what I do next turn. I need to keep that counter spell up for whatever he's grabbing here. Yeah. What just happened? Did he fail to find? Alright, I don't know if that was an error or not, but he's going to be returning Yarok onto the battlefield. Or I'm sorry, not Yarok, but Vorinclex onto the battlefield. Ooh, those are two whiffs, in my opinion. He got the Oracle of Moldiah and an Elvish Mystic off of Vorinclex. I feel like... Radagast? No, let's do Uro. I still have 2 blue available. If I get 6 life, 2 cards, maybe we'll get some more lands. Alright, cool. Yeah, let's drop the forest. Firstly, Bill. Let's get Yarok twice. I mean, I think that's just... I need that for the life gain. We're not going to swing. We're not going to play anything else. We're going to keep the 2 blues for the counter spell. Get 7 1/1 counters. Let's see where he's going to be putting these. Phyrexian and Beast are what I can't counter. So, let's see what's in his graveyard real quick. Wow. That's a lot of damage. Put a 1/1 on everything. That's nice. I mean, I mean, if he has a way to like proliferate, he's just gonna keep digging with loot, which actually prevents me from doing any counter magic. Ooh, Timeless Witness. He's gonna return something from his graveyard to his hand. Cannot counter anything with Phyrexian or Beast, but I don't see anything from the graveyard that can do that. What's he grabbing? Looks like he's thinking a bit. Ugh, yeah, I cannot let that resolve. But what does he have in his hand? This could be something that he's baiting me with, but I cannot let that get out of control. Those counters just are gonna start overwhelming me here. That might have been a bait to see what I was doing. Okay, he's just gonna... Oh, man. Yeah, that's... I probably should have thought about that a little bit better, because now he's just gonna keep on grabbing things out of his graveyard whenever a land comes in, and he has the mana to pay for it. That was a good call. That was a good play on his part. Bad play on my part. I probably should have waited. See, I countered that, and he already has it back in his hand. And he's just gonna continually get that Timeless Witness copied. Wow. And now he's got Nissa back. I countered that a while ago. Hindsight. Man. So much mana. This is crazy. Alright, Nissa. Poof, now it's double Guardian Projects. Oral Void. Strong cards, Tireless Provisioner. Now he's just gonna make more food and treasure. Oh my gosh, so much value. I feel like this is exactly what I feel like, or what my opponents must feel like whenever Yarok is doing some wild and janky things. I don't know why he's not maybe grabbing that Sylvan Tutor, since that was, he whiffed on that one. Alright, he's got the Kami, but he's gonna get the card draw and play the land. And then he's gonna make a copy. The Tireless Tracker, or Tireless Witness, sorry, has Spring Heart and Tuco is just so good. What do you got? I have nothing. Sylvan Tutor. Just getting value. Yeah, I feel like now he's probably going to be tutoring for, I would imagine, Craterhoof Behemoth. I mean, what else would be in a mono green deck that would just wipe me out right now? He's got tons of mana. Now he's got even more.
Harness the elements.
Alright, well this is also a way to tutor and actually gets into his hand, which is probably why he hasn't played the Sylvan Tutor yet. This is, yep, Craterhoof Behemoth. Ooh, yeah. I mean, that's a good game. I don't know what I could have done differently. I mean, I could have countered the Springleaf Druid, but I just feel like he had so much value. Yeah, I'll let him swing out. This is crazy. I mean, that's a ton of damage. Hey, man. I think that's great that you outvalued me. Just went way too quick. Mono green doing what mono green does best. Obviously I'm dead on board. Let's just put some funny blockers out there. Maybe that can help him with one of his quests if he's got the one that says like destroy your opponent's creatures. I never like to just concede. Like let this play out. Love to see how much damage that gets to her. It was probably over 200, 300. Oh, 231, but I gained some life. Oh man, good game. And it's always fun just to see what mono green can do. Thanks for watching, guys. This has been great.